This video discusses the two types of customer service: personalized service and standardized service. Customer service is a set of activities and programs undertaken by retailers to make the shopping experience more rewarding. Basically, it's the activities and the programs that retailers offer for their customers to make the shopping experience better and give the customers a reason of why they should come in and shop in that specific retailer. These activities can increase, and typically will increase, the value that customers receive from the merchandise and service that they already purchase. We shop at retailers for specific reasons. We go to Kroger to buy our groceries. We go to American Eagle to buy our clothes. We go to Target to buy our home goods. We go to retailers to purchase specific items. Why do you go to the retailers that you choose to go to? Why do you choose to go to Target instead of Walmart? Why do you choose to go to Kroger instead of Albertsons? Is it because of price? Price does play a big factor in choosing where you shop, but customer service also plays a role in that decision-making process as well. For retailers, providing excellent customer service can help them differentiate their offering. It can help them to differentiate the merchandise or the services that they are offering to customers. It will help them build customer loyalty because, remember, we talked about customer loyalty is an emotional connection, and customer service does create, or we can say, excellent customer service creates that emotional connection for the customers, and it helps to develop a sustainable competitive advantage. We've talked in earlier chapters, and I know you've discussed this in your other classes about competitive advantages. We talked about the fact that yes, price can give you a competitive advantage because if you have lower prices than your competitors, customers will come shop in your store. We've talked about why you guys go to Walmart. Who actually enjoys going to Walmart? Who gets a great customer service level from Walmart? No one. You go to Walmart because they have low prices, which is a competitive advantage, but it's not a sustainable competitive advantage. Target, Kroger, H-E-B, literally any other store can lower their price for a short period of time and pull customers in, competing directly on price with Walmart, and then they can increase their prices later on. So the pricing competitive advantage is not sustainable. However, customer service is going to be a sustainable competitive advantage that will be hard for other retailers to copy. We've got two main approaches for providing customer service. Our first approach is a personalized approach. In the personalized service approach, service providers can tailor their services to meet each individual customer's personal needs. We're not talking about masses. We're not even talking about small groups. We're talking about individual customer needs. This personalized customer service approach is less consistent than our second type, standardized, which we'll talk about in a minute, because the service depends on the judgment and the capabilities of each service provider. So, if we have individualized service for each individual customer, we obviously need to have more customer service personnel. Each customer service person is going to have a different judgment. They have different capabilities. They have different knowledge. They also have different attitudes, which will influence the perceptions from the customer. Providing consistent and high-quality personalized service is costly because retailers have to spend a significant amount of money training those employees. Retailers need to train the employees so that they will all provide a similar level of service in terms of knowledge and capabilities in their jobs, which is going to cost the retailer a significant amount of money. Another thing with personalized service approach is that personalized service does not actually have to come from a person. Personalized service can come from computer software. It could come in the form of a chat box on a website. Instead of visiting a retail store, let's say you're looking at shopping online, which most of us are going to do these days. And when you get a little chat pop-up box in the corner that says, "Oh, here's Megan. She's online to talk to you and answer any questions that you have." The vast majority of us end up exiting out of the chat box because we find them frustrating. However, this is a form of personalized service. If you're shopping online and you don't actually have a human that you can talk to easily if you have a problem, what are you going to do? You can probably call a 1-800 number, and none of us want to do that. So, these chat boxes are the online version of providing personalized service. Yes, most of them are bots, but they're trying to pick up on specific keywords that you type. And then they either probe for additional information or provide responses based on the information that you have provided. This software is not cheap. However, it's much cheaper than individual human beings and can be used to simulate humans in the online world. The second type of customer service is standardized service. Standardized service is based on establishing a set of rules and procedures to provide high-quality service and ensure that it gets implemented correctly. Standardized service uses a set of rules and procedures to provide high-quality service. Retailers can use the standardized approach to increase consistency and to avoid paying more for skilled service providers that are required for personalized customer service. With the standardized service approach, every customer gets the exact same level and the exact same type of customer service. There is no individualization. There is no customization. Everything is going to be exactly the same. Examples of standardized service are automated services. Many retailers are now using automated or self-checkouts. They can increase speed and reliability in the checkout process. Another way that retailers can standardize service is through the use of store designs and layouts. By laying out stores in a specific pattern, it helps to create standardization for customers. We've talked in previous chapters that grocery stores are pretty much all laid out in the exact same manner. A couple of aisles might be changed around. We might enter from the left instead of the right, so the produce is on the left instead of the right, or the right instead of the left. But all in all, grocery stores look very similar. This provides a level of standardized service that customers know what they are getting when they walk in the door. And it's going to be the same from different retailers that offer the same types of products.